the most. That's a good start for us, at least. Argent Squire, he'll probably ping off. He may coin Hero Power. He may play Mana Worm. He may play Mirror Image. Those are the typical one coin openers. He could coin Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon, alright. So we could Divine Shield here, but I'd rather just save the Divine Shield.
Reporting for duty.
Interesting. Leper Gnome, Arcane Missiles. This might just be a mage aggro deck.
Job done.
We must cleanse the
Yeah,
Sunwell.
this is like a kind of a mage value aggro deck of sorts. So we have a couple options here. We could Sinjin. We could Argent Protector and Argent Squire. Problem is we're gonna take a pretty good chunk of damage if we do that. If we Sinjin though, he's probably gonna Fireball. Alright, well we're making this trade regardless for sure. And then... yeah, I'm just gonna play Sin.
Bingo! Yes!
I'd probably Frostbolt and Murder Shatter Sun Cleric into it is my guess. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice his Fairy Dragon. Well, it's done a lot of damage to us. That's the only problem at this point. Alright, so I think here we're gonna go Redemption, Argent
The light
Squire,
protects me.
Aldor Peacekeeper.
Follow the rule. Job's done.
This is good, so the Redemption, we're gonna get the Argent Squire back.
The light protects me.
So that Redemption right there just turned the tempo back in our favor. I was really hoping to see Divine Favor at that point. Alright, so... well, pretty straightforward play here. We'll trade our Divine Shield. We'll replace our Divine Shield. And then we will Defender of Argus... here.
My shield for Argus.
The reason I did that was...
warning.
I wanted to move this minion up to 3 health so that it's beyond Blizzard's range. I'm gonna save the Peacekeeper in case he runs. He might have Molten Giants in this deck. We're at 18 health, so we gotta be kind of careful here. You know, I don't have any healing in this deck. You know, Lay on Hands is a possibility still. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll put Lay on Hands in instead of Divine Favor. Then we have guaranteed draw power, plus it gives us a heal for late game. That actually sounds like a good play.
Let the pain speak to me. Reporting for duty. Last warning.
Let's go ahead and trade here.
I fight.
I'm gonna keep that guy alive.
Into the breach.
I don't want him getting blizzarded off. Flame Strike would have the same effect at this point. We kill everything except the Divine Shield. Get a Mana Worm. Mana Worm Blizzard? Now I can probably on top of that? Yeah. Makes sense. Although we are going to get two cards out of the Acolyte of Pain, so that's good. Oh, Hammer of Wrath is great for us. Oh, 10 and 3. I'm sorry. Do we want a True Silver Champion? Or do we want a Fairy Dragon token? Get a Fairy Dragon token.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
So one quick, just sort of tactical thing you might want to do here. When you're playing a mage, you want to try to put your Fairy Dragon between two other minions, so the mage can't cast Cone of Cold on the Fairy Dragon and hit the other two. Actually, I should have put it on that side to protect the bigger minion. But you get the idea.
Bring the pain. For justice.
Be a little careful about overextending here. I'm gonna go ahead and play the cleric though.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Now this puts the Fairy Dragon above the wizard range again.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
Well played.
Problem is we're at 12 damage, so 12 health. So he could, I mean, next turn if he has Pyroblast, or he could double Fireball us. Now that's game. That's a good game. I mean, nothing really there. That's a pretty even game. I mean, I have a feeling we would win some games against that deck. He just got too much damage in early. But you see why people are taking heal minions to deal with those mage decks. Because even a little bit of heal would have saved us there.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright,
I
let's
will
see.
fight
Redemption,
with
Argent
honor.
Squire, Shattered Sun Cleric. Not a bad start. Probably Argent Squire turn 1.
The light protects me.
We may token turn 2 unless he puts down a Flame Imp. Which even then we'll probably walk out. Oh, Fairy Dragon is good for us. It's probably gonna be Demon Fire, makes him a 5/5, 3/5. Yeah. That's not terrible. And we'll be able to Shatter Sun Cleric and then kill that guy just for a Divine Shield, so. Oh, he's gonna coin Flame Imp is my guess. Oh, another Void Walker. Looks like, is this the same golden one we played before? It might be.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. I fight.
Job's done.
So we have Hammer of Wrath next turn. We can kill that Taunter off.
We
Another
must
Demon Fire.
cleanse the Sunwell.
It's probably gonna take out our Shatter Sun Cleric, yeah. Well, no, this is okay though. Redemption, Acolyte of Pain, and then when we trade here, we'll get our Argent Squire back.
Job's done.
The light protects me.
So pretty much just back and forth fighting over board control here. We really could use that Divine Favor, one of the two we have in our deck. As always, like, yeah, broken record here, but...
My shield for Argus.
That's not it. So, we could Hammer of Wrath. We could True Silver Champion. like True Silver Champion here. We're gonna take this 4 damage regardless, even if we Hammer of Wrath.
For justice.
So I'd rather take it once and not take it twice.
I fight.
So next turn we can token and Defender of Argus if our Argent Squire survives the day. Or we can Hammer of Wrath and token. Probably won't stream too late tonight. Maybe another hour or so at the most. Argent Protector. So, unfortunately, I think probably our best play here is the Hammer of Wrath. And then just attack.
For justice.
I should have killed the 3-2 in case he heals himself.
Reporting for duty.
So I guess I shouldn't say we have 0 healing in the deck because we have 2 True Silver Champions technically. Alright, so we have turn 8 Tyrion. So turn 7, Argent Protector, Outer Peacekeeper, token perhaps. We could Defender of Argus and token.
Do I have to?
Ooh, Blood Imp. Consecration would be nice this turn, or Avenging Wrath. I really like to pull Consecration. Sinjin's not terrible. So let's see here. We can Sinjin and Argent Protector on Sinjin. So I think that's the best play.
Tadingo! Yeah.
Not my watch.
The battle!
The next turn we'll have Tyrion. You don't usually see silences in these Warlock decks, so the one thing that maybe he might have is a Corruption, but otherwise he doesn't have a great way to deal with Tyrion. You know, I hadn't thought about putting Faceless Manipulators in the deck, but they're not a bad idea with all the giant decks that are out there.
I wonder.
There's Warlock giant decks, there's Mage giant decks. Not to mention Druid ramp decks, so...
So many possibilities.
So what are you guys doing for Christmas? Any interesting fun plans out there?
Almost out of time.
Let's see. Turn 8, that means it's time
Put
for
your
Tyrion.
faith in the light. The battle!
See what he does here. Is your family in Texas, Nazar? Is that why you're flying to Texas? Nazara, also don't take this question the wrong way. Are you a guy or a girl? Because Nazara with the A at the end sounds a little bit like a girl's name, but I suspect you're a guy. I was just curious. Feel free not to answer well. So obviously trying to figure out what to do with Tyrion, which is not an easy answer typically.
Almost out of time.
So, you know, again, Divine Favor. be nice. Alright, so we could attack with Tyrion and take out a big minion and replace his Divine Shield. And we could Argent Commander. Yeah, I think this is the way I want to go with
Let me
this.
think.
To Northrend! Victory or death! Don't test me, child.
Not on my watch.
Ah, okay, so I was right that you're a girl. Cool. Well, have fun visiting. Where are you going in Texas? I went to Houston not too long ago. Such a big, sprawling city. You know, I never played the Mass Effect games very much. Interesting. He's gonna 3-for-1 to get rid of Tyrion. That's a pretty desperate play. Can't say I completely blame him, but it looked like he soul-fired himself. That's not a bad play, and he reestablishes board position. Consecration would be fantastic, which of course we don't get Consecration. We never do.
I have no time for games.
My shield for Argon.
We're just gonna
This
put
is
damage
my
into it.
responsibility. For justice.
I can't imagine he's got a great answer, unless he has Jiraxis, which would be pretty decent at this point, but...
To Northrend!
Well, he's gonna survive another turn.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, no, he's not.
For justice.
Consecration, GG. But again, still kind of not great on draw power. You know, I've tried Mass Effect. I don't know why, I just couldn't get into it. It seems like a solid, fun game. I got lots of friends that really like it, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I'm actually going to a casino for Christmas. I will wake up Christmas morning in a casino, so... Speaking of which, I forgot to get Mega Millions tickets today. $500 million jackpot. Let me rephrase that. I will not wake up in a casino Christmas morning. I'll wake up in a casino hotel Christmas morning.
Uther versus
Just to be clear.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Yeah, I'm tempted to keep the True Silver Champions. Don't want Sylvanas. I'm still gonna drop the True Silver Champion. Well, that's okay. I don't need that Mega Millions. Whatever, dude. I took a pay cut for this job. I still do alright, though. I can't complain. Alright, so we're gonna coin totem here. I think we'll just end our turn. We might coin Harvest Golem next turn, and then we can Argent Protector after that, most likely.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, Troy, are you still living in Ohio? In Dayton? Weren't you in Dayton? Or am I totally crazy? Ooh, Sword of Justice. Okay. So this is similar. I mean, I used to play this kind of deck. Sword of Justice is nice. I just found that it slowed this deck down just a little too much. Okay, you are in Dayton. Dayton, I used to live in Dayton, as you know, when I went to law school. I was in Dayton.
For justice. This is my responsibility.
But I'm looking forward to hanging out. I mean, it's going to be a fun Christmas holiday. I've got some friends coming in town, or friends of friends, but I still want to see them. Then I'm going to the casino for 4 days. Then I'm going to see my family in North Carolina for a couple days. So it should be fun.
Follow the rules.
So apparently, they have patched the mage cards, is what I'm seeing, what I'm getting in the Hearthstone Skype. Interesting. That was fast. Huh. I'm gonna save Consecration for now. I think we just Sinjin and Redemption.
This is my responsibility. For justice.
Yeah, good old University of Day. Oh, it hit the... Okay, so the patch is on the servers, but it hasn't gone live yet. That's interesting. They've already put the patch out on the servers. Huh. So they're going to make those mage changes pretty fast. For those of you who haven't heard, they're increasing the mana cost of Frost Nova, Cone of Cold, and Blizzard by 1.
Tastingo!
Might go ahead and Avenging Wrath this turn. Or I could True Silver Champion, but I'll take 5 damage. Kind of like Avenging Wrath here. Good chance we'll kill it.
This is my responsibility.
So the problem is he's going to get to turn 8 before us, so he'll probably have Tyrion, I suspect.
Put this apple on your head.
I could outdoor Peacekeeper, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get Acolyte to turn down.
Let the pain speak to
For
me.
justice.
Job's done.
Although actually, leaving the Knife Juggler out with Acolyte of Pain isn't bad because he procs draws. I probably should have left him out now that I think about it.
Justice.
Alright, so he's got a Guardian of Kings. So now the problem, this is why I have a tough time with these Paladin mirror matches. He's gonna start. He can heal up. You know what?
For justice.
I'm gonna save that attack. Well, you know what? I'm gonna save that attack. Oh, hey, Bronia. So congratulations on rank 10. It's been good. We're about 50-50. Probably maybe 1 or 2 games up. Had a very good game against a Warlock. And then a Druid as well. Wow. What's he... Not sure. He's gonna Consecrate again? Just to deal with Tyrion? Oh, Blessing the King to deal with Tyrion. Alright. Makes him a 9-10. Ow. Means I'm gonna have to take 9 points of damage to kill that guy. Oh no, I won't. I can Consecrate. Thank God. Well, I could outdoor Peacekeeper him too. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that.
Follow the rule.
My shield for Argus. For justice.
Bring the pain.
So I still have Consecration, and we have pretty good board control here. Unless he Equality Consecrates. There's another heal coming. So he's probably running 2 Holy Lights, a Lay on Hands. So much heal. Yeah, see, I'll probably kill the Acolyte of Pain. We have a lot of damage to put out, though. I'm gonna go ahead and get Sylvanas down.
I have no
Just to
time
put
for
more
games.
damage.
The breach. Reporting for
I feel like we gotta rush this guy down.
For justice.
Yeah, I really like Outdoor Peacekeeper too, Bronius. He's so good. I mean, he's just so effective overall. Even if you play him early and use him, this is going to be a quality Pyromancer. Well, we'll get his equality though. Or no, we won't even get his Talk about some value there. And then Kodo after that. That's good by him. Not wholly unexpected, but...
The light protects me.
Reporting for justice.
So that Pyromancer equality is a really good combo because it clears the board. It's very nice, unless you have Divine Shields out.
Justice.
He might, I might end up losing this again. This is what happens in these Paladin mirror matches. I do well in the early to mid game, but then in late game they just start healing, and then I can't keep up with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and consecrate here.
To Northrend! Victory!
The battle!
So we have 2 Divine Favors still left. Would be nice to draw one of them at some point. Does he have another Lay on Hands?
Do you like to play with
Is he gonna equality again? God, he's got 2 Lay on Hands in this deck. Holy crap. Yeah, I do kind of feel like I need a finisher. Maybe Ragnaros. God, for the love of God, can I draw a Divine Favor one time?
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, Ragnaros is maybe an idea. This deck definitely lacks some late game punch now. I also haven't cast my Avenging Wrath either.
Justice demands retribution.
So much healing. God, can a brother buy an Avenging Wrath? Just one
Reporting for
time.
duty.
My shield
Just one
for
time.
Argus.
Job done.
I'm gonna get Divine Favor like the last 2 cards. It's gonna be awesome if I survive that long. Rag and Sylvanas. Yeah, maybe I do put a Ragnaros in.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, the stream is lagged again. I don't know. God, so he has 2 Holy Lights, 2 Lay on Hands, probably 2 Guardian Kings is my guess.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
So much healing in this deck. I think I am going to do a Lay on Hands, take out one of the Divine Favors and do a Lay on Hands
Reporting
instead.
for duty.
What do you guys think about taking out both Divine Favors? I cannot draw a card to save myself. I can get Divine Favor to save my soul. There we go, great. Now I'll probably get another Divine Favor. So annoying. That's game, though. GG. 2 Lay on Hands instead of a Divine Favor. 2 Divine Favors. So here, I'll go back out to the deck after this and show you guys what I'm talking about.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, just end the game already, dude. Come on. So annoying. Yeah. All right, so let's tweak this some for sure. So we have 2 issues really. We have draw power and we have late game. So I think let's take the Divine Favors out because they're so situational. What about if we add in one Lay on Hands and we add in Ragnaros? Ragnaros. Rangaros. Ragnaros. There we go. What do you guys think about that? Let's look at our mana curve. I mean, Ragnaros and Lay on Hands, that gives us 2 big late game options. It adds some draw power. I mean, the only other real option for draw power that I could put back in is a blessing of 2 Blessing of Wisdoms. But I kind of like Ragnaros and Lay on Hands. I mean, it addresses the issues we have, which is late game punch, and late game heal, and late game draw power. So I kind of like that change. What do you guys think about Karen Bloodhoof instead of Sylvanas? I mean, basically for 1 more mana, you're getting a 4/5 minion versus taking a minion from them or not getting anything at all. I mean, Karen is a little bit... Plus, if we get redemption on Karen Bloodhoof, that's just sick. You get 4... We get a 4/5... You get 3 4/5 minions and a 4/1 minion for the price of 1. So we could do Sylvanas out and Karen in. Yeah, I mean, Sylvanas is a lot of value, but... And I feel like Karen is a more guaranteed return. Whereas people can play around Sylvanas. They can't really play around Karen as much. Unless they silence him. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's see how this goes. That also gives us a little bit more late game 6-drop, etc. It means we have no 5-drops, but... Now, Sylvanas is not always a 2-for-1, though. She really isn't. I think Karen will give us more consistent play. So I think if I were to put it this way, it's like the range of Sylvanas outcomes is like from basically you get a 5/5 minion to you take something big. Whereas Karen is you get a 4/5 or 5/4, whatever he is. But you're more likely to have a better outcome more often. So I don't know. And again with redemption, Karen is phenomenal.
I will fight with honor.
I'm gonna try something different here too. I'm gonna save my redemptions for later in the game. It's gonna be a slow start, unfortunately. Well, maybe not. We got a good 1-drop. In fact, we got our only 1-drop in the game, which is Argent Squire. Oh, that's where the heavy axe comes from. Interesting. I saw the guy with the heavy axe and I didn't see where he summoned it from.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Bronia. Sylvanas is a solid card. I mean, we could even work it. I mean, look, I could take out an Argent Commander, my Argent Commander for Sylvanas. It's a possibility as well. Shadowstone Cleric doesn't really do too much for us here.
We must
let's just do
cleanse
2
the
damage.
Sunwell.
The problem is, do I want to keep... Because he's just going to trade here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. What do I think of the upcoming mage changes? I think they're good, actually. I think they're appropriate and reasonable. Yeah, I think it will hurt my mage deck some, but I'm not playing my mage deck anymore right now. So who knows? We'll see. We don't really have a good option here. I might just go ahead and token up.
Reporting for duty.
Gonna take some damage his next turn or two. But we have Consecration for next turn if he plays a couple of cheap minions. So this is definitely a weapon deck. So we could go ahead and Consecrate and clear with the token. I don't know that I want to Consecrate at this point, though. We could just Defender of Art. I don't really want that. We just don't have any good plays here. Yeah, I like the Golden Leper Gnome. Yeah, all the cards are animated at this point. Oh, jeez, I just don't have good plays here. I mean, next turn is going to be Avenging Wrath. So I don't really want to Consecrate.
Let me.
I think I'm just going to token and Shattered Sun Cleric.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse
Take
the
out his,
Sunwell.
Oh, you know what? That was stupid. I should have done this guy. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
To battle!
I should have used the buff on this minion. Made him a 2/2 because I didn't need to buff that guy.
Sorry that happened.
That was just my habit is always to buff the minion that's getting ready to attack to do more damage. So that was just a bit of a misplay. Probably go ahead and Avenging Wrath here. Well, let's think about this. We could Argent Protector into Defender of Argus. I kind of like that play.
Not on my watch. My seal for Argus!
To battle!
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, all the golden card animations are pretty cool now. Oh, hey CPU Zero, welcome to the stream. Hey, look, my number of misplays is so much lesser than when I really started. It's pretty funny now for me to go back and watch my old YouTube videos when I first started playing, because not only was I learning the game, I mean, I hadn't played card games in a really long time. I obviously hadn't played Hearthstone, and I had never streamed before. So the combination of those three things made me make a lot of misplays, for sure. The misplay counter, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to be streaming CPU. I'm hoping to keep doing it. I may stream some other games. There's some games coming out in the next couple months that I really want to play. So I might try some other games as well. Shield block, interesting. I'd say, so this is a very weapon heavy deck, so he's probably got a lot of weapon and armor. Let's see, we could Avenging Wrath. Redemption. We could Argent Squire, Defender of Argus, Token. I like that play better.
The light protects me.
Reporting for duty.
My seal for Argus! Into the breach!
Job's done.
You know, I've thought about playing Starbound CPU. I have some friends. I have some friends that are playing it. It does look pretty cool. There's a game called Banish that I'm really excited about. There's a game called Stonehearth that is going into alpha into this month. Oh, Brawl. I haven't seen a Brawl in a while. But Stonehearth, not Hearthstone. Stonehearth is a game I want to play. Banish will be out in January. I've been playing some Prison Architect. Starbound looks pretty cool though. I may have to play that and stream it some. The thing is, I probably really won't be streaming much for the next, I don't know, maybe till after Christmas. Alright, so... Yeah, I agree that Brawl is a really good card. You just don't see it that much anymore. Of course, to be fair, you don't see Warriors that much anymore.
What we do.
Abomination, interesting. So... Nice. You guys can't see it, but one of my friends is making smart-ass comments. You can't see the chat bubble over my head. Let's see. So, we could Avenging Wrath and probably kill his Abomination. We could True Silver Champion and definitely kill his Abomination. But we'll take 4 damage. I think I like Avenging Wrath here.
I wonder.
Hopefully we can... There we go. We kill his Abomination. Fortunately, it means we're just going to get our token back, but... Oh, you know what? I should have run my Harvest Golem into his Abomination first. Maybe? Maybe not. Because then I would have triggered my Redemption for sure. Made the Avenging Wrath likely to kill him. Yeah, that would have been a much better play. Rank 9 was top 50 in NA last week, but I think it's going to be higher for sure. I mean, I expect top 50 is going to be all legendaries or pretty close to that this time around. I've had a couple misplays this game, honestly. I could have, oh, that's gonna be game. That's game. If you haven't seen this combo before, he's gonna replay the giant and kill me. So annoying. I mean, that's a 3-card combo, but it does 23 damage for 3 cards. So, kind of a gimmick warrior deck, frankly. You have no legendaries, AW? Have you been playing that much? I'd really like to get to legendary before they reset at the end of the month. I just don't know that I have enough time to play, because after tonight... Well, I don't know. I'm probably going to play some while I'm at the casino. Yeah, that's an annoying combo. So the combo, if you didn't see it, is Warsong Commander, so you have charge. You play your Molten Giant, and he's got charge, so you hit for 8. You play Youthful Brewmaster, bounce your Giant, play him again, he does 8 more, plus your Brewmaster does 3. 23-point combo for 5 mana, 6 mana, and 3 cards. There we have our Kieran Bloodhoof. Wow, this is not good for us at all. I'm going to keep the Redemption this time. No, they're not resetting the legendaries. They're resetting the ranks. At the end of the month, everybody's rank will be reset. They're going to reset ranks every month, which I think is kind of weird. Alright, so we're going to Redemption here. And then turn 2, we're going to coin Harvest Golem. He may actually not attack, thinking I have Noble Sacrifice. And not want to lose his Flame Imp. I've seen people do that to try to... Yeah, he's still going to do it. That's interesting. He's thinking about it, because if it's Noble Sacrifice, he's going to lose his Flame Imp. He decided to take the risk, and it paid off. Wow, look at Ragnaros and Tyrion. Alrighty. Yeah, I kind of wish they would do it every 3 months as well. But then I think everybody's going to be legendary at that point. Oh, that's really annoying.
Follow the rule.
Outdoor Peacekeeper wasn't a bad draw for us there. Took the teeth out of his Flame Imp.
Do you need a blessing?
Young Priestess. That's an interesting card. I have not seen a Young Priestess.
Why do you go?
So this is a pretty aggressive deck. My guess is he's running Jirax as well. It's funny you say that, Holy Snova, about going back to Arena because you got tired of all the mages. I almost did that, but I only stream Arena. And I didn't.
Follow the rule.
I haven't been able to stream,
For justice!